Moon Knight, Moon Knight, Moon Knight, how you've brought me to the dark side of the moon. Welcome all, I am Snoopy Joker, and on today's episode we are continuing to find out what DPS player or character is right for me, and today we are playing Moon Knight. Now my question to you is, how do you feel about Moon Knight? There's been a lot of controversy back and forth about his ult, his moves, his annoyance. Do you like him? Do you play him? Are you disgusted with him? Does he need another debuff on his ult? Let's have a chat in the comments how you feel about him, how you feel about the character, and if you're playing him on console or PC. Now I've been avoiding Moon Knight because I feel like he's annoyed me so much, I just didn't want to try him. And I can see why people favor Moon Knight. His basic attack throws out his stars, or what are those, moon daggers, moon whatever, shenanigans, whatever the crap he has. He throws out, he's got like a 30, right? But he throws out like 3 at a time that can bounce between enemies. So his damage is pretty great when it comes to that. You know, I practice him in the practice rounds. I did a quick match, and he has great damage. Even his L2, which throws out a bigger moon shuriken, again, bounces between enemies. He's got a double jump to help him get up to higher places. He's got a grappling hook to help him get up to higher places again, and then he can glide. I mean, this dude is just like, he's got a magnitude of ways of dodging and getting himself out of a situation. I do love his glide, because the reason why you have the grappling hook, the reason why you have the double jump, the reason why you have the glide is you want to try and avoid being on the front line. You want to be towards the middle / back of the line, like your tanks and healers be, you know, either in front of you or behind you. You want to be in the upper areas. You know, like this area right here for Moon Knight is probably perfect for him, because you can get up into the raptors or the balconies, and you can aim down at the enemy, kind of like cover fire. But he's strong enough to really, like, you have Iron Man or Storm, who are pretty strong, but I feel like Moon Knight is just like, you can not only attack one enemy, you can attack a magnitude of enemies at once. It is crazy to think about how powerful Moon Knight is, and why I see so many good players do well with this character and can move up in the ranks with this character. Now, if you're on a controller like I am, to get a perfect aim or to get a better aim or better accuracy is going to be tough unless you've adjusted your controller to a certain setting that allows you to have your, what's it called? Give me a moment, it's going to come to me. Pretty much aim assist. There it is. I got it. See, I got it. Aim assist to help you out. Now, I don't know if I have my settings right. If you guys have a good settings or good video to create better settings for a controller, put it in the comments, let me know. But I tried to stay as far back as possible because I knew my aim wasn't that well. My team did well. I had 2 tanks and 3 supports. They did well in distracting the enemy team because they weren't targeting me. Now, if I get in the higher ranks and they know I'm going to do a lot of damage, I'm sure they're going to come straight at me. In this game, I died, I think, twice. Once because I got into the storm of things. Twice because I made a rookie mistake. I glided down on top of the ambulance, which you saw earlier, and basically I was the standout to everyone, and they're like, okay, I'm going to take you out then if you think you're that cocky. I shouldn't have been. I made that rookie mistake. I didn't do it again. I swear to you. His ult is the god he worships. He opens a portal and you place where that portal is, where it comes down, and it's like the hands of God coming down to smite his enemies. What you saw there was an added ability with Cloak and Dagger that allows you to become invisible in the shadows, which I think is useful. It's a limited area. It's not like you're invisible ever. It's a limited area. I didn't see if it affected other players. I was the only one in it, but I feel like that's useful when you wanted to go invisible and like grappling hook or get out of the way just in case someone's after you. Towards, like in this area, like in these areas, again, I stayed towards the back. I feel like that's the best with Moon Knight. And that Jeffrey was doing a very good job in our team, healing them. However, it was at a certain point in this game where I said to myself, why am I on the ground? Why am I trying to be in the line of sight with the enemy team? I need to get away from these close quarter areas because they're going to take me out. I mean, they had a Magneto, I know was there. They had a Thor. They had a Psylocke. They had a Jeffrey. They had a Hawkeye at one point. They had a Namor. So I think at this turning point right here, I was like, okay, you know what? Enough's enough. Let me try and do this from the Raptors. And right here is where I feel like this is the best spot to start using a Moon Knight. Because not only are they not looking at where I am, I got off my KO even though their Luna came out. I took out a couple of their players and I was just peppering them until they finally figured out where I was. This is where Moon Knight shines. And I say this, and I should have did this beforehand, because in a previous game a while back, I was facing a Moon Knight who was in the same building, just raining down shurikens left and right and keeping us at bay. And every time we went to go attack him, he would move back, basically glide away, which was a smart move, get to his healers or get to his other players who would either take me out or, you know, defend himself to the point where I would be taken out and he was able to go back and annoy us from the same window. I mean, yeah, we caught on, but again, we didn't win that game. Here, like you can see right here, again, I know this is a quick match, but I'm raining down hellfire on this team to get them out of the spot so we can get closer. I'm not in the main fire, I'm not in the main area, I'm away, I'm at a distance, and I'm just keeping the other enemy team back. So we got an ace and we won the game. Great character. If you feel the same, let me know. If you like this video, sub for more, like the video, help me grow. I really appreciate love and support. I really want to keep growing with this and doing more and getting better at this game. I appreciate all love. I thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.